Five, 10, 20, 50, 100, pass it around. Yeah, slide first lady a little hush money. Buy my side piece, that new burger. Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Hey, that bake sale scam, bake sale fundraiser was a success. Yeah, I'm heading to the church right now. Why don't y'all meet me up there so I can give you y'all cut? We splitting it 5 ways. But y'all need to hurry up, because I got a flight to catch. Dubai. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, pass it around.
5, 10, 20, 50, 100, pass it around. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, pass it around. I've been out the way so long, I feel like a caveman. Yeah, I put my wrist in the water, came out, did a praise dance. Yeah, I got a Louis umbrella with me when it's raining. I gotta stay down and be with the people. Counted the bread and double the fish, but do like compare me to Jesus. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, pass it around. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, pass it around. Don't tell no cap from the preacher. I hope you paying your tithes. I get it back on the features. I throw out the racks on Easter. I'm keeping it frank, Aretha. I'm breaking the bank. Who said that I can't go off the blank on all you saints? We need to be saved. It came with a cape. Don't pray to me. I made a mistake. Just like you, now I'm playing it safe. Speaking of safe, time to go to the bank. Only my mother to tell her they both know my real name. I'm painting a pic with the money. I might get the bills framed. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, pass it around. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, pass it. I've been out the way so long, I feel like a caveman. I put my wrist in the water, came out, did a praise dance. I got a Bally umbrella with me when it's raining. I be dodging the pain when it's evil. I gotta stay down and be with the people. We need to be saved, it came with a cape. Don't pray to me, I made a mistake. Just like you, now I'm playing it safe. Speaking of safe, time to go to the bank. We need to be saved, it came with a cape. Don't pray to me, I made a mistake. Just like you, now I'm playing it safe. Speaking of safe, time to go to the bank. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, pass it around. 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 From the preacher.
Year. It's another Tuesday, Black Market Bandit, blackmarket.tv. What's good, Solo?
What up, man? Shout out to the new ugly people that were created during the new year this year. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? There's a few ugly y'all out there that were created in the new year, you know what I'm saying, when 12 o'clock hit, but it's all good. We're going to get you fixed up by the end of the year.
Yeah. That's what it is, bro.
It's good with you.
Chilling. You see how flawless that intro was this time?
A blessing. That video was kind of dope.
It was dope.
It was kind of dope, and it gave me ideas, son. I wish I could do that.
You gonna do that? We're gonna video it.
Some of these churches gonna call them out.
You gonna Robin Hood it?
Yep.
I'm saying though.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. We went to a conference this year, last year in GA. It was a deliverance conference, and they had a regular service, and they brought this pastor, female pastor. I'm not gonna mention no names. She's been in the game for a while. I'm assuming first time I seen her. She had dope services, and the Holy Spirit was kind of moving her and all that. But what got me was she got on stage and she tried to big up. Well, she did. She bigged up the person who created the conference. So pretty much giving that person his props. And then she went on a limb and said, I feel like the Holy Spirit is telling me that we need to pay for next year's venue like we need to gather up money now for next year's venue as a deposit. And I mean, look, listen, if that's what was led, whatever.
What is he talking about?
If that's what was led, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I say I get it is because a type of conference like that, you gotta pre-book it. Right. But my guy, let me tell you what she asked for. She asked for 10 people to drop 10 racks right then and there.
Wow.
That's 5,000 people. I don't know the positions that some people were in, but I do assume that most of those people to get to this deliverance conference, to be delivered, would spend whatever, blow out their credit cards and go in debt just to get here to be delivered. But
which is crazy in itself.
She had the nerve to ask for 10 racks. Yeah, it is crazy in itself. I do believe in deliverance, but I don't believe in having to follow these specific YouTube sensations to be delivered. I believe that anybody with that type of stem with the Holy Spirit can help deliver somebody, not just some famous YouTuber or whatever the case may be.
I just want to know when Jesus sold tickets. But all right, cool. I digress.
Tickets for?
For deliverance.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they sold tickets to a conference. They didn't sell tickets to be delivered, but that's how I'm assuming these people took it, because these pastors actually did call them out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they
so
trained.
They called it out? They called it out?
Yeah, they called them out. They called that situation out. They even called out the fact that I hope you're not here just because so we can deliver you. Right. Because we're not doing the delivering, it's the Holy Spirit. And so they have like a group called Forerunners, which is they're all over the world, which at that conference, there was maybe like hundreds of them.
Right.
And they would explain to them that what they do on stage or on YouTube, those Forerunners can actually do. And those people were actually in the crowd doing the same thing. But if you're going to sit here and believe that only the pastors on stage can deliver you, they got some kind of special anointing.
Superpowers.
Not popping.
Yeah.
Right? And they actually said this. So, all right, so let me move on. So she asked for 10 people, 10 racks, right? She got about 7. It took about 20 minutes to get 7
people.
Tell me why she went to 20 people.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Let me tell you something. People spend years gathering 10 racks to put a down payment on a house.
Bro, it was as crazy as oh, you don't got the 10 racks? We'll take your routing number.
And we'll take payments. We'll draft it out your account.
We'll take your account. We'll take a check with your routing number and your account on it.
Negative.
Blew my mind.
Negative.
Right? Then she goes to 20 people, son.
Fuck y'all me.
Then she goes to 20 people. Long story short, she got 22 people to give in 10 racks, right? Wasn't enough for her. Then she decides to talk to the crowd again. I said, I need 1,000 people to give 100. Then when that situation was done, then she wanted everybody to give whatever they could. Right?
So we're doing the math here. We're at $320,000 so far.
Right.
That's over $250,000 going
right.
towards $500,000.
Right. So it was so crazy that the one who put the conference on, you could see how uneasy he is on stage. You can see it in his eyes that he's a little like, okay, she wilding right now.
Yeah.
This is not what it's about. So bad that he felt led to take 10 people out of debt when she was done.
Damn, I should have showed up.
Yeah, I tried to run to the front. It was too far. I couldn't beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's how uneasy he was.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, if you know what I'm saying, to my mental, he was like, yo, she wilding right now. She's making my conference look crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let me try to rectify this. And he paid the debt off of 10 people.
Right.
He cash apped them whatever. He asked them what debt they was in, and he just cash apped them the guap, right? No questions asked.
Man.
Then the next day, they had one of the preachers that I follow, Vlad, and he called the lady out.
Right. Should.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was mind blowing, son. It was mind blowing to where it's like you using God and the Holy Spirit to your advantage. Um, yeah, no, it was mind blowing. So, yeah,
That's crazy, bro. Yeah.
that's what that when I seen that video, it reminded me that situation right there, son.
Shout out 1K Few. Is that how you say his name? 1K
1K
Few?
Fuel. That's exactly how you say his name. He's about the hottest in the Christian game right now. He's like a little under Lecrae or whatever.
I've been noticing he been dropping like back to back a lot of stuff, and he been consistent.
Yeah, even so, he's so consistent. He's not in my palette. You know what I'm saying? Like he's cool here and there. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I don't.
some stuff's cool, some stuff I'm like, man.
I'm not a fan of the whole 20, 30,000 around your neck. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, if that's
How they living, you know.
if that's how you living, and it's you know what I'm saying. Like I know pastors with 40, 50,000 around their neck. I'm not a fan of it. But hey, to each his own. Whatever.
Yeah, if that's how you living, I mean, it is what it is.
Hmm.
I don't know, but I mean, the video was dope.
Yep.
So I seen he's put out a few stuff. He had a few tracks for Lecrae too.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
So you know,
tracks with Lecrae, and he's part of those. He's part of that. He's part of the world to where he's accepted in the Christian hip hop world.
Yeah. Wow.
He's part of the good side of the politics.
Okay. See, I'm a little hip to the game right now. What's going on now? You've been keeping me updated, so I've been trying to stay updated. You know,
Yeah,
see what's going on over there. But you know, I stay on my side though. You already know me.
Yeah, of
I
course.
stay on my side.
That's a fact.
I be doing this shit on Tuesdays. See how you getting some shine to them? Get some shine to my peeps. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Half and half. Arnold Palmer.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, y'all share, all that stuff. We get to talk about all this stuff here every Tuesday. We also got Los Diggity. We're about to drop a second episode this month.
Los Diggity. I took a few shots at that. He's wild, sir.
He's wild, but you know what? I'll tell you what.
I salute him, you know what I'm saying? And he's a character. He you know what I mean? He has what he has for his lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, at the end of the day, he's good people's, man. His wife is good people's. Very good dude. You know what I mean?
Solid folks.
Very solid. So
we don't fuck around with bozos or mess around with bozos and Solo's words.
Nah, I don't do birds. Y'all be in the chicken coop too much. Y'all be looking down.
Well, we got the Diggity Show every Thursday, and then also on Saturdays it plays as well. Thursdays at 8 p.m. We're about to drop the new one in a few weeks. Joselito one will stay in the rotation on the loop for anybody that wants to check it out. I did revamp the blackmarket.tv website. I don't know if you saw, but I completely swapped it out in one day. Yeah, I just felt motivated. You know, sometimes you just got to do it.
Is that a lot of coding?
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of revamped how it was. Made it easy so that way people go to the loop like it's like right there in your face, like this loop, boom, bam. And then I made things simpler. There's a 6-month trial on the site right now. We also got 2 Buffoons, 1 Lagoon. I'm updating the calendar to show some more of the updated schedules of the shows that are playing on the loop on a regular basis.
True.
We have replays of this show that go on. So today's show will be playing on Wednesday at 8 p.m. So that way the people who missed it today can watch it tomorrow on the loop free.
That's what's up.
Been working, bro.
No, I see you. I see you working heavy. I've been over here working heavy. I actually been editing some of the some of the episodes we've been playing wrestling around with it.
Está editing. Oh my goodness.
I just started dropping them in the reels. Yeah. I started picking up the editing game. See how that works out. Sure I even picked up this little studio recording software. Working with it. See how that works with the podcast.
What software is that?
Audacity.
Oh, okay. Audacity.
I couldn't even find much for Windows except Pro Tools when I get ready.
You got Pro Tools. You also got Adobe Audition that you can down, like Adobe. You can get if it's just like one program, you pay like $5 or $10 a month. If it's like the whole suite, it's like $50 a month. But for like everything, for like Premiere, Photoshop, all of it, you know.
A month? It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, but you get all the software, and it's always the most updated version. So all the edits I do here, like all these screens and everything, I do all that in Adobe.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. So just make sure you pick out the most offensive parts of mine to make sure we put those on the reels. I'm always so mellow.
Every episode I pick is just you just laughing, son. I can't even. I gotta find
life,
some,
man.
I gotta go deep into the sources to see if I can find an actual you of being local.
Being local, yeah. I'm just enjoying life, man. You gotta laugh.
No, I see you, man.
You gotta laugh at life, bro.
I'm the one who's always making a fool out of myself.
No, you're not. You do have some funny moments, though. You definitely do have some.
Yeah, I was laughing my butt off last night. Going through it, I was laughing my butt off. You know? My shorty over here asking what I'm laughing at, what I'm looking at. I'm over here laughing to myself.
Me? I'm laughing at me.
Everything. Even that episode with Destiny. That was funny, son.
Yeah, that one was funny. Oh, man. We got Two Buffoons, One Lagoon. We're dropping a new episode of them this month, too. So, and then I got the Lagoon event starting in February. So you gotta bring your ass out. That way we could do like a recap.
I've been waiting, son. I got this little
February, bro.
Bought this little wireless mic, son, that I'll be walking around doing things with.
All right. Well, it's in February. I'll give you the actual date before we get off the line. I'll hit it with you. I'll hit it to you today, so that way you can show up.
All right, cool.
It's Latin night. You know what I'm saying? It's all ages, and they got food. They got a bar. They got everything. So it's like it's chill.
We in.
It's gonna be chill vibes. It might be chilly out, but they got fire pits. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
That'll work.
We overcome. That's what we do.
Yes, sir.
Do that salsa nice stuff. Salsa nice stuff. De sábado. But yeah, been doing that. Been doing a new project with Charlie Chase. We've been working on some stuff in the background.
Okay.
It's been a busy going into 2023. Like, so like New Year's. What'd you do for New Year's?
New Year's Day?
Yeah, New Year's, like New Year's Eve. Yeah, New Year's Day.
Oh, New Year's Day we chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Shorty family came over and we got the hunging out. Is that even a word? We got the hunging out.
Hanging out.
That's a solo word. We got the hunging out.
Hanging out.
And this year was a little different. You know what I'm saying? Normally we chill, we wild out. But this year they are more with like the games. You know what I'm saying? They play like games and they fellowship a lot more. So this year we got to play in the game and all that. Pick the money up with the spatula, blindfolded and all that.
Word.
I mean, there was some money on the table. I told them I didn't want to play, but as soon as they let me play, I picked up the most guaps. So
you're like, I'm gonna take all y'all rent money.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the favorite no more in the family, but you know, that's how life works. You know what I'm saying? But it was good to enjoy it. I have my son here. It's always good to have my son near me in days like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's it. It was chill. My brother was here. You know what I mean? And I got such a big family, son, that you know what I mean. Like, it's hard to pick one crib, but you have to. And New Year's Eve, I believe you have to. I don't believe in bouncing around like Christmas. I like to stay somewhere and be safe.
Yeah, New Year's I like to stay in one spot. I don't like to bounce around too much.
Yeah, so this year I didn't get to jump around. I was able to stay in one spot. We was here, we were chilling. It's about 2:30. You know what I'm saying? And it was chill. The next day we went to church, came back and relaxed for the rest of the day. But
feel it.
It was a good vibe, son. I can't help it. It was definitely a good vibe. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing went bad. No beefs.
No beefs. That's always good. Start the year with no beef.
No beef.
I like that.
Everything on the up and up. You know
Same here. I was at Mecca's crib.
What you up to? I ain't seen that man in a minute.
Chilling, bro. Like, you know.
He don't even fit through his door no more.
No. Him and Reggaeton. Reggaeton was there too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was like some of the old peeps, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know what I did to him. He don't even speak to me no more, son. I don't know what I did to that boy.
You being serious or you just talking shit?
No, that's on life, son.
Do you do something that like he don't respond to you?
I asked him, bro, what I do, son. Let me know what I did. So, you know, you my man's 50 grand and all that.
Yo.
No, son.
What happened, bro?
The Lord probably told him step away from that dude, son.
He's too crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But I know he's doing his thing. I know he's focused on
Humble
working,
Gains Fitness.
working hard. He's focused on humble gains. You know what I'm saying? He's focusing on his walk, and I get it because I've been in that situation where you block everybody out. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well,
and I'm not gonna take it personal, but I'm a little hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's my man 50 grand, but it's so wavy. I'm an emotional dude, so I get to be hurt. You heard?
yeah,
So,
boy.
if you listening out there, I miss you, son. You know what I'm saying?
Solo got the fuzzies. Oh,
Miss you.
Nah, he hit me up the minute I got there. He was like, yo, because he was doing the studio sessions over here, for a few tracks, but he only did one. He didn't come back for the second one. Then he just disappeared when I gave him the list of dates. So when I got there, he was like, oh, my bad. Like, we're still gonna do that. Like, I'm getting, I just had to handle some things. So my life might have hit,
I listen. I wish I had an answer for you. I'm still missing that verse on my record, so I can't even. You know what I'm saying? Today I was wondering, should I call and ask again for a final notice? Should I give the verse away? I don't know, son. I know I got to get it done. I got a deadline. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you better hit him up.
I tried, bro.
Give him a 30-day notice.
I get to have 30 days. My man got 6 days, B.
Yeah, so, and I got to set you some dates too. But yeah.
Yes, I need to get in.
Yeah, that's how I did it on New Year's. But it was crazy because New Year's, you usually have resolutions or, things that you're like, kind of like, all right, I'm ending some stuff and starting new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I've been so ahead. Like, I'm always ahead. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm so ahead that I've had, like, there's already projects spinning. Going into 2023. And it's crazy because I told you earlier, I was talking about my whiteboard. I got my whiteboard on the side over here, right?
Right.
And my whiteboard, like, I have written a bunch of shit early, like, last year, right?
Okay.
And these were all things that I was supposed to do, and I was supposed to mark them off as I did them. Well, I never marked them off. I actually completely ignored the board for the whole year. I ignored the board.
You never looked. You never walked by and looked at the board.
It was just there. It was just like another piece of furniture, right?
That's crazy.
Crazy, right? So here I go, New Year's Eve. I'm walking in my room, in the studio, and I look at the board, and I read everything that's on there, and I did everything that was on the board in 2022. I didn't even look at the board, but I did everything that was on the board.
Right.
It was all done, and all these were they weren't small projects.
That's gangster.
Right. So I erased the board. I started a new list. I haven't filled it up yet, but.
Did you take a deep breath when you noticed you completed the whole? Did you smile? Did you look?
Yeah, I kind of smiled. Yeah.
Did you look at your closet mirror and just started like?
Nah, I didn't do all that. That's weird.
Come on, son.
But sometimes I do be mad.
You gotta channel your inner Cisco sometimes, son.
I was telling, because I was on the phone with Sandra, right? We do like the video calls, and I make noises, like sound effects throughout the day. Like as I'm working, I'm like talking shit. I'm making sound effects. I'm talking to myself. It's random as fuck. She was like, "Do you do that when I'm not on the phone?" I was like, "All the time, all the time." You sure you still like me?
Come on, son.
Yeah, all the time. But yeah, so I finished all my stuff, bro, on the whiteboard. So I had to start new stuff. So that was
that's gangster.
That is right. I was actually impressed.
That's gangster.
It was a good winning moment.
Get yourself a hand clap for that one, son.
Yeah. Word up. So, did you celebrate it asleep or did you actually watch the ball drop?
You know what's crazy? We didn't even watch the ball drop. We kind of went off our phones like, yo, it's 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? People, them crazy Puerto Ricans, they start handing out 12 grapes apiece. Getting superstitious, eat the grapes and all that. But mind you, these grapes were so hot.
What do you mean hot?
They weren't in the fridge. Like they came with the package. Like they've been sitting in the car all day.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my point. So I'm over here kind of on low key trying to not eat them, and they coming around making sure you eat them joints, and I'm like, can't do that. I don't know where these grapes been. These grapes had COVID symptoms all over them from my thought. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, not happening. But 12 o'clock hit, you know what I'm saying? We said We said our pieces and hug each other. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, you know what I mean, had situations to where we had a bad year. You know what I mean? Me personally, it's crazy. Me personally thinking this year wasn't even a bad year for me, son. I travel so much. You know what I'm saying? And my life changed so much that I think it was 2021 that was my bad year. 2022 wasn't even my bad year. I had a great year. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to, and it took me at that time to reflect on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's very rarely that I sit here and reflect on past time. When I reflect on it, and it took me a couple months to reflect on it. It was that day. I didn't get to reflect on my past in probably like 7-8 months, but I finally got to do it when the ball dropped, and I was grateful for the position that I was in. I was grateful for those around me, and I was grateful how God flipped my life. I was amazed at the traveling because I did say I was going to travel in state this year, right. And putting aside everything that I went through, I still was able to do that. Washington, Georgia, Baltimore, Virginia. Where else? Miami 20,000 times. Shout out to Cubanos over there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Word.
This year I get to travel. Maybe Cali, Boston.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Go back to Puerto Rico. I didn't do Puerto Rico last year, so I'll probably do it this year too.
Talk about Miami and Island folks. So I saw an article today, right?
Please don't tell me the same article that I see earlier. You talking about Miami Lakes?
They had to shut down there was like some Cubans that landed on New Year's Day.
Nah.
No.
This was some dude in a high-end neighborhood, Miami Lakes, who was had a growing company, but like a flower, you know what I'm saying, like a flower, regular backyard growing company, hydroponic company, quote unquote. Yeah. Turned out it was like the cover up for the true hydroponics.
He's going
and
real
this man had $24 million in the crib, in the attic.
Wow.
In Home Depot 5-gallon bins, $150K in each bin.
Holy shit!
It wasn't even the smell that attracted police. FBI. I think it was FBI.
You're making that much money.
24 million.
You don't make that much money without some attention, homie.
Yeah.
No way you making that much money without attention.
No.
Not happening.
So tell me about these Cubans that just did the 2-step into America.
Yeah, they did. This is how they spent New Year's. Aki.
Yo, come on, son. Step pulling up.
Maricón.
Vamos.
It was heavy, bro.
No, be hyped. There's nobody there.
Nobody.
They got enough time to rethink that what just happened.
Right.
They got time to celebrate. Wow, they popping. If they had bottles, they'll be popping them joints.
They would. They'll be popping them right now.
Now, this is in Miami?
Yeah, it's Miami. They hype, bro. This is Happy New Year's right here.
Yo. And this was on New Year's Day?
Yeah, this was New Year's Day. I'll read you the article. Migrants force closure of a national park in the Florida Keys. Apparently, they had to force a park closed. Expected to last several days. They said they estimated 300 migrants landed in the park on Monday morning. Yeah.
They had those Sparta squads, huh?
Yeah, they did, bro. First responders at the park provided food, water, and basic medical needs until the Department of Homeland Security popped up, of course. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that goes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So they were popping up. That's how the Cubans celebrated New Year's Eve.
Wow.
Shout out to all my peeps.
Shout out to all the peeps that made it, son.
Shout out to the peeps that made it.
They start taking off and they're called stupid. When they made it, bro, you made it, son.
You made it. Yeah. Some people don't make it, bro.
Some people don't make it.
You hear the stories.
I hear wild stories. There's been a couple athletes that actually. I remember one athlete killed himself because he got too big in the big leagues, making too much money, and he started having cocaine parties on boats.
Jeez.
So he rammed the boat right into a rock, killed
Calmate,
himself.
papa.
But when he got to Cuba, he did the same thing, and his mom's almost got left, and he actually had to jump in the water, save his mom's, come back in the boat, and then find his way back to shore. You know what I'm saying? It was a tremendous story. But then after that, he got to America Boy, and they start giving him some of that booger sugar, some of that guap.
He said the booger sugar.
Booger sugar, and it was a wrap, son. That Ronald Reagan got to him, son.
Yeah. Well, I got something else for you.
What we got?
I was checking around just for New Year's type of things, not to be all themish and stuff. But it's New Year's, right? It's the first show. So
Right.
I was digging around and I found apparently on Twitter somebody put out that there was predictions in 1923 of what life would be like in 2023. You want to hear some of these predictions?
No, I'm ready.
The workday will be 4 hours long.
Message.
No, that wasn't a message. That was a fail. That didn't happen.
I mean, it depends how he described it, son. A lot of people be making it for middays, 4 hours, son. between breaks and then hanging out in the bathroom the last hour of work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my God, you're stupid. He said it was an electrical expert. He said, believe that time is coming when there will be no longer drudgery and that people will toil not more than 4 hours a day owing to the work of electricity. He thought electricity was going to solve all our problems, apparently.
Okay.
He said every city will be a spotless town, and that would be also the work of electricity.
Yeah, he double failed on that one.
Another prediction was that women will blacken their teeth and shave their heads.
They did shave their heads, man.
They was half right.
He was half right. Out of 3, he got half, 2.5. He's dead 2.5. He's down 2.5. So
Oh man,
that's crazy.
yeah. So they said that radio will replace gasoline. That didn't happen. I don't know what they're talking about. All people will be beautiful, which goes against what you say every week here on this show.
Epic fail.
Epic fail. Yeah.
Epic fail.
Life expectancy would be 100 years, maybe even 200.
Epic fail.
We're getting close though. I will give them that.
Not our generation, bro.
Not our generation. There'll probably be a few more generations before they get there.
Generation.
Another person said life expectancy would be 300 years. There's definitely a fail there. Men will curl their hair.
Yes. Facts.
Yes.
He definitely got that one.
Yeah.
He got one.
All right, he got one.
He got 1.5.
They said what here? Flights from Chicago to Hamburg will only take 18 hours.
Where's Hamburg?
Is in Germany.
Oh.
I feel like that might be slightly accurate.
18 hours?
18 hours?
Well, I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works either, but it sounds like it might be slightly accurate.
Yeah, no, I don't know how that works.
Newspapers have been out of business for 50 years. Now, this is not completely on point. Newspapers are not gone right now, but they are on their way out.
They definitely on the way out.
So that was a pretty good prediction.
Yeah, well, he got 2.5. He got 2.5 out of what, 7?
No. Cancer will be eradicated. We haven't gotten there yet. That would have been a good one.
Definitely would have been a good one, man. Lost a lady this year. Actually, lost her yesterday. Marina Johnson, R.I.P. She used to be the bootleg bag lady around here, son. She has some pretty good bootlegs, man.
Wow. Well, rest in peace.
Young is, I don't, cancer, man, cancer's crazy, bro.
Right.
Cancer's crazy. I got a few family members dealing with that right now. Stomach cancer, prostate cancer, stage 4, stage 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
shit is wild, bro.
It's heartfelt, man, because it's like you want to tell them it's going to be all right, but it's like, I don't want to lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's hope by 2023 they got that figured out.
Let's hope so, man. I hope so.
Another prediction, war will be wireless, which is actually true. We have
That's accurate.
drones.
That's pretty accurate.
And that we might have telepathy. Depends who you talk to. So
Depends who you talk to, what time of the day.
here's one. People will communicate using watch-size radio telephones.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. He was so on point with that one.
Knight Rider has something going on.
That's pretty dope, right?
Yep.
Shout out. They got like 3.5, 4.5. Right? That'd be interesting. What do you think is going to be in 3023?
3023. I believe it's going to be flying cars.
You think there's going to be flying cars? They said that about 2023.
Yeah, they said that, but they just starting to build them now. I think there's going to be a lot more robots in the street. I think there's going to be, I don't know, man. You think the dollar's still going to be around?
I don't know. It might be something else. I think currency will be around. I just don't know what form that currency is going to be, you know?
Yeah, I don't think the dollar's going to be around, son.
I don't know. I feel like there's always going to be some kind of physical currency that has to exist because it can't all be digital.
Okay.
That's too easy to crash. I mean, the world goes through one magnetic pulse and, nobody has money. So
I don't know if people think of it, but my mom always thinks of it. Every time there's a hurricane, the first thing she tells me, go take your cash out the bank.
Yeah.
All of it, but take some cash out the bank.
Yeah, because you might need it. Systems might be down.
Yeah.
And you might not be able to buy stuff if you're not prepared.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah,
you don't want to play with it like that. You know what I mean? You want to have some kind of backup.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, I think 2023 should be interesting. I did find something else. Was ways to stay on point with goals. Since people make New Year's goals, I figured we'd share some ways to stay on track.
Okay.
Let's see what we think about this stuff.
What we got?
All right. You got to be specific, apparently. You have to know precisely what action you want to take. That's what they say. That's their measurable. You have to have a plan to measure your progress.
Yes, you have to have a plan, and you have to have not goals, but you have to have a working schedule towards those goals. You want to have goals, but that shouldn't be your ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a goal, you have to have things that are working. You want to work towards what's working towards those goals. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, you got certain goals. You know what I'm saying? I want to reach that height. But when you reach that height, you're going to have to set another one. You know what I'm saying? And another one.
Yeah.
So instead of you setting those goals, set the standards that you need to meet to get to those goals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good. There's some gems right there, sir.
Man,
some gems right there.
It's a little light today, but I'll give you some.
They must be achievable. The goal must be doable.
It must be doable. It must be in a form that you understand and in a form that you're willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? Not in a form that you just seen something and say, I want to get to Rome this year. All right, well, you know what I'm saying? How are you going to get to Rome? What steps are you going to take to make the extra income a month? What steps are you going to take to be confined to saving to get to that point?
If you don't have a job right now, Rome probably is not a good goal.
I mean, we could talk like, you know what I'm saying? We could talk Rome in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
It's also got to be relevant. Figure out why the goal is important.
Yes, it has to be relevant. It has to be something that is going to accelerate your goals throughout the year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Working towards.
And the last thing that they have is time bound. Nothing focuses the mind like a deadline. Putting at least some kind of deadline, even if it's a loose one.
Yeah.
You agree with that or no?
Yeah, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Because everything should meet a deadline. I mean, a hard deadline, no, but everything should be met, should be focused on that deadline. You know what I'm saying? If you have a certain amount of days to do a certain amount of things, keep those keep that to heart. And if there's anything distracting you from doing that, remove it at that point until you meet those deadlines. You know what I'm saying? I think deadlines are good, but they're good if there's distraction removed from them during the time of you working towards the deadline. That makes sense?
I feel that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got deadlines and everybody wants to meet certain things and criteria, but if you have people, things that surround those deadlines that are keeping you from meeting those deadlines, even if it's a short period of time during those deadlines, it might hinder meeting those deadlines.
I feel it. I'm with it.
I'm 2 for 2 today, baby. Don't play with me, son.
The hand clap for you, bro. His hand clap for you. Giving you your flowers. That's it, man. So, and then the last thing that I had was I just wanted to talk a little bit about it because I saw Mr. E Corp popping up here and there on the timeline. Damar Hamlin. Saw that.
That was the wildest thing I've ever seen, and I say that because the hit wasn't even that impactful. Like, I've seen things like this, but it was because of the way they were hit. It was because of the way they hit. But I've never seen, because if you look at the video, he's actually gripping the player to take him down. What I did notice was his chin lined up with the player's top helmet. So I don't know if that helmet kind of like, you know what I'm saying, snuck his chin and like hit it the up way. Kind of like, you know how people say you could kill somebody in an instant when you hit them in their nose, like in a certain way.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could have seen possible was maybe his chin, maybe the helmet hit the chin of his helmet the wrong way, like in an upper motion, which kind of like created a concussion. But I also read that he had an underlying pre-existing condition.
Yeah. Cardiac issue.
Yeah, I can't tell you the exact, there's a name for it. I can't tell you the exact, I don't remember it. But there's a name for it to where you have heart issues, heart conditions, you know, like heart murmurs, and they don't really show up until something drastic happens.
Yeah.
Or your body goes in some type of shock, then it pops up. Because he literally stood up and he just went back. And then at that point, they had to perform CPR and everything. You know what I'm saying? Then by the time he got to the ICU, he was revived. By the time he got to the ICU, he was in critical condition.
They revived him twice.
Huh?
They said they had to revive him twice.
Yeah. So I don't know if he had brain damage throughout the course of his heart stopping and then revive him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's in a vegetable state or what the case may be. But the kid was only 24 years old.
24. Yeah, that's the crazy part about it. He's very young.
24 years old. He was doing GoFundMe for some charity. He raised a couple of dollars, but this situation, it went up to like $4 million or something like that.
Yeah, wow.
It's sad that it takes that for people to donate or for people to get involved, which is appreciative. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that.
Yeah.
But nobody wouldn't even know who this kid was if it wasn't for the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's a superstar celebrity, but he's a rookie, I believe. He was earning his stripes. You know what I'm saying? But no mother should have to go through that. No sibling, no wife or no kids should have to witness. And the crazy part about it is these kids, they work towards this goal all their life. This is like they start at young, practicing and
focused.
And focused, kind of like the way Mecca's kid. I've watched Mecca's kid.
Oh yeah, he's heavy.
Play baseball from the jump, karate from the jump, and just watching him grow and watching him practice daily towards his goals. These are the type of things that these young superstars go through when they finally make it. It's a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? But the downside of it is that that's their focus. There's no other focus. So I've literally watched these young stars either get injured so bad that they can't return, or they get into situations like that it don't even allow them to go back and continue their dream. You know what I'm saying? Because they were so focused on that. Some people they leave college early. They out first year, they gone.
Yeah.
So they don't even get to finish college or finish anything. I believe there was this young Puerto Rican boxer who was very promising. He got hit in a certain way, and now he's in a wheelchair. Now he don't even talk right or correctly. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to see him every day. I see him on my timeline, and they're hopeful, but it's like this kid was so promised. He was so young. He was accomplishing his dreams, and he got hit the wrong way, and that was it. It wasn't even a dirty shot or nothing. Just the way his brain reacted to the hit, to the pound to the head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, it's definitely sad. Prayers to the family members. I'm praying for, hopefully a speedy recovery, and praying for peace and understanding, for the whole family for God to allow them to see what's the end goal of this situation. Hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah, hopefully it is. So you feel like people should have like a second plan?
I feel like people should have a second or third plan. I say this, I say this because I have to say it. I haven't been in a position, so I can't even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But my goal was, if I always came across that certain amount of money, I will always invest in real estate.
Yeah.
Property everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Or
some of them do. Some of them create backup plans.
Yeah, some of them do. Some of them not even just real estate, restaurants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And things that are going to continue to prosper. Or even I've watched a lot of these athletes. They're in their 40s or late 30s, and during the off season, they would go and finish their degree and graduate.
Yeah, that's dope.
And I've never seen that. It's never because they wanted to finish to have a second career. Every time I hear them say it because they promised their mama they would finish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is also dope. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that by that time you've been in the game, I don't know, 10 years, 11 years. So I'm sure you got your money invested in some type of thing. Right. But we talking about these young kids who literally come in as rookies.
Right.
And they getting rookie deals. You know what I'm saying? Most of these kids with rookie deals, they're not in the millions, son. Their rookie deals are in the hundreds of thousands.
Right.
300,000, 400,000. You know what I'm saying? So by the time they pay their agent, they literally make their money off endorsements. You know what I'm saying? Like the money that they're getting paid by the team is really nada. It's garbage. They have to get their money during endorsements.
Isn't that how they leverage their endorsements? Is how they leverage higher pay, isn't it?
Correct. So when you have these rookies or these last round draft picks who don't have endorsement deals because they're not that type of star, you're really sitting on whatever you're getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to form yourself a backup in order to be safe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids, they jump in the NFL or NBA and they think that they made it, but all it takes is one injury, one good injury. You know what I'm saying? I've watched these young kids who they play basketball and they can fly all over the place, but the minute they get their knees blown out, they're scared to.
Right.
So what they're known to do, they probably could do it, but they don't want to go through that again, so they don't do it.
Right.
So their stock drops, you know what I'm saying? Or they end up not being who they were promised to be. So now they're stuck in a situation to where it's like they can't complete their dream no more. And now they're forced to go and work at a dead-end job.
Yeah.
Or I've seen athletes who go through the whole game 10, 11, 12, 13 years, and by the time they walk away, they're broke.
Yeah.
And you see them, and I've seen some of the superstars that I watched growing up working at Subway. You see, working at dead-end jobs because they didn't know how to manage their money.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the athletes from back in the day went through that. A lot of the athletes nowadays, obviously, they have more smarts. The games have changed, but
yeah, I think I got business managers now. Got Google
Right.
to figure out what they
Right.
should really
They got
have.
accountants.
Yeah, they got all kinds of things in place.
Yeah, because they know how to keep a grip on them, because they know if those artists, those athletes misjudge their position, they're out of a job.
Yeah,
You're saying, and it's a cutthroat job being a sports agent
right.
or sports management or whatever the case may be.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel like that's like with anything in life, though. I feel like you always need a backup plan, regardless. Like even if you're not an athlete, like if you own a business, you have to have something in the back of your head that like if this don't work, I could do that, or I
That's
gotta
a
build skill sets ahead of time, so that way I know when I'm ahead of the curve, so that way when things shift, I'm still employed.
That's a fact. I salute like construction workers. I salute roofers. I salute people that are out there in the heat and doing that muddy work. And you know what I'm saying? Like they come home and their family expects them to do that every single day for the rest of their lives, knowing that they're gonna get old, knowing that they're gonna have back problems and they're gonna have health situations that don't allow them to do such things like that. So when the money run out, the money run out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I encourage a lot of people to take these life insurances and UILs and all like that, because at any time you get to a situation like that, you can always withdraw, keep moving.
Word, that's facts. I'm with it, man. Well, here's to a new year, bro.
Here's to the new year. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? New things, blessings, a lot of communication, a lot of conversations, a lot of, for me, a lot of patience, a lot of removable anger, a lot of not taking too many things personal, a lot of understanding before reacting. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm always gonna be me. I'm always gonna be, a little hard headed or sometimes a little rough around the edges. But
Yep.
I think yo, come on, son. We doing this right now. right now,
Yep.
right now. But I think the good thing is I'm acknowledging it.
Yeah.
I'm acknowledging it,
Okay, I'll give you
and
that.
I'm able to react in a different way than the trolling, as y'all call it.
You be trolling, bro.
I don't troll, man. I don't even know what that is. To be honest, when people tell me you be trolling, I'll be getting mad because I honestly don't be trolling, son. I just
Well, the thing is that you've trolled before trolling was trolling. So for you, it's
I could accept that. I could accept
you
that.
see what I'm saying. So for you, it's like you hear the negative connotation with the word, but really it's just
But you don't feel
you know
like
what I mean.
since I've been trolling since before trolling, like that's just him, son.
Nah, I believe that
Yo, come on,
listen. I believe there's certain things in our life that we've got to look at and go, I could do this better.
come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's-
think that's what God put y'all in my life for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to hit that pause button on me. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can say though is I don't really, when somebody steps to me like that, like yo, you tripping or something like that, I don't take it personal, son. Like I get it. I might take it not personal, but I might be like, yo, you bugging right then and there. But I always go back and reflect, like, yeah, maybe I was a little hostile,
Un poquito hostile.
just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, we're gonna work on that in 2023.
Yes, I'm definitely gonna work on 2023.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to work on more gratitude in 2023. I feel like I started that in 2022, and I feel like I just gotta dive in.
Okay.
I'm reading new books too. I started 2023 reading new books.
Mm.
I got
I'm still
two.
waiting on them books, huh?
You gotta slide through, bro. We gotta
I've been through like 10 times already, son.
you gotta slide through, bro. Just sit down, like see what it is. By the way, you just reminded me. I gotta get with E-Corp. I need my book back.
Uh-oh.
He took my Behold the Pale Horse book.
He got it on the
It's a classic book.
on the marketplace.
You better not. That's my John. Anybody knows Behold the Pale Horse. They know what time it is.
You got it on the marketplace, B.
Listen, I like my books. very territorial with my books.
I'm not gonna lie, son. I'm really starting to like books. People asked me this year for my birthday. They asked me this year for Christmas, and give me some books. Even though I'm not reading them right now, I'm stocking them up, son. You know what I'm saying? And I get there little by little, but I enjoy reading. Reading was dope this year for me.
There's a book that I'm reading that says the nature of man is to always be on a mission, right? That our nature is to always be on a mission. And that things that better us or things that help us pursue our purpose or our passions usually are things that make us feel our depth and make us feel our strongest. So if you're reading and you're feeling like it's projecting you a little bit towards what you're trying to do or towards your mission per se, then that's why it's such a joyous task, or that's why you love doing it, or it's why you want to do it more.
I mean, it definitely is. It opens my eyes to new things, and I think the best thing I did again with my walk is do my own search. You know what I'm saying? It was a little tough going through the holidays, going to church, and not seeing these churches. You know what I'm saying? Speak the truth on it. You know what I'm saying? But I think that this new podcast we're working on is going to be that's exactly where it's aiming towards, son. Things that the church don't want to talk about. Somebody's going to be hurt. Some church is going to get offended. You know what I'm saying? And that's just life. That's at the end of the day, it's just life. And
well then.
Huh?
I said, well then.
Yeah, son. We definitely talking heavy to these churches out here during these podcast situations.
I'm interested to see how this goes, sir. Huh? I'm interested to see.
Might just get canceled in the first episode, so I don't know.
No. Well, I'll be working on some new podcasts, although mine will be more in the positive, upbeat, gratitude styles.
Oh, this is definitely positive. You can't say this is not positive.
Positive.
Yeah, I'm always positive, dog. Come on.
He's like, even when I'm negative, I'm positive.
Even when I'm negative, it's positive. Because it's always positivity during your negative. So it's always a situation where it's positive.
Puedo contigo, bro.
Come on, sir.
We got to close out with Red Inf, called Take Chances. And then we're going to be back with everybody next week, bro. Y'all make sure y'all follow, subscribe, all that jazz. Blackmarket.tv. You got anything else for us, Solo?
Man, I just gave y'all enough gems, man. I got a headache giving y'all so many gems today. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed, man. Be safe out there. Drive safe. Praying for all the safety for the kids going back to school tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting back to their regular routines. And you know what I mean? If you see a pedophile, shoot him.
Wow. Yeah. Right there. We out. See you.
So don't push me. Way too much pain, so don't push me. It's not a thing, so don't push me. Looking for a reason, don't push me. I'm just trying to fuck it up. Do this on my son and them. Take chances. Take chances. I'm just trying to fuck it up. All I ever knew was fuck shit up. Take chances. Take chances.
Yo, God bless the child that could hold his own. At 16, moving zones off a mobile phone. But had a dream to be the best on the microphone. Sketch it like an artist, then recite it off the dome. Pop left, and I ain't been the same since. A young rebel, I ain't never gave a shit. But always knew that cash rules around this bitch. Find your fix, make a way, and get out this shit. Knew it was a cold world when my day one switched. Don't come around when you see that it's lit. I'm on the edge with a grip, 6 candles in his shit. Ring around the pound, rosaries on his wrist. It's death before the sign of every trip. Fuck trying, got a blueprint that's gonna make us rich. Take a chance every chance I get, that's how I live. All this pain, all these L's, Lord, something gotta give.
I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Way too much pain, so don't push me. It's not a thing, so don't push me. Looking for a reason, don't push me. I'm just trying to fuck it up. Do this on my son and them. Take chances. Take chances. fuck it up. All I ever knew was fuck shit up. Take chances. Take chances.
Hey yo, I take risks and chances. Cause I can't sit up here and wait for no rap advances. Think and grow rich, go hard and it'll happen. AMG, got my bitch in the G-Wagon. Out the mud came the infinite one. Marching to my own drum, mama look what I've become. I was a shorty fucking everything up. Now what I touch turn into gold, we running it up. Was down bad, now I'm up, I'm blessed, you call it luck. All it took was dedication and faith, we leveled up. Prayers up before I rest and after I wake up. Ain't no limit, move if your heart's in it. Fishbowl, they don't wanna see me in it. You don't match my drive, so now it's hate in your eyes. I kept going, you chose to stay on the side. I stood tall, never folded, looked the devil in his eyes.
I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Way too much pain, so don't push me. It's not a thing, so don't push me. Looking for a reason, don't push me. I'm just trying to fuck it up. Do this for my son and all. Take chances. Take chances. I'm just trying to fuck it up. All I ever knew was fuck shit up. Take chances. Take chances.
It's always sections in history like this where the millionaires, billionaires are made, where somebody breaks the mold and creates a new wave. Coming in on the cusp of the internet, there was that space. And here you are, with music that takes the streets.
Turn the beat up a little bit in my headphones. We get to it. Spread in. Hey yo, money make the world go round.